Be bold and blunt. Be bold and blunt. Spell club with two B's. Be bold and blunt. Be bold and blunt. Spell club with two B's. We spell club with two B's. Keeping it bold on the mic. Politics, love, music. Who had sex last night? It's not hard to pick one. We like to laugh and have fun. Culture Club is that podcast hosted by the realest ones. Oh, be bold and blunt. Bold and blunt. Spell club with two B's. Oh, be bold and blunt. Bold and blunt. Be bold and blunt. Bold and blunt. Spell club with two B's. Ooh, Culture Club, Culture Club. We are. Culture Club, Culture Club. We are.
What's going on, beautiful world? Thank you guys for tuning in to A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to Culture Club, where we spell club with two B's because we like to be bold and blunt. Like always, we are going to reintroduce ourselves from our right to our left. Say your name and what you don't understand at the moment.
Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tyrese, Jim Shoes. I don't understand. I guess dating in 2026 is just stupid. It's like catching the bus, you're missing it, and another one come every 15 minutes.
What's going on, world? I am Wes, and what I don't understand is the concept of bills.
How you doing, everybody?
Bring the mic towards you.
How you doing, everybody? My name is Pepper Braxton. What don't I understand? I guess having to get up and go to work every day.
It is ghetto.
Very much.
It is.
What's up, y'all? I am Cordell Omari. And what I don't understand is, why do I have to be a responsible adult? Why can't I just stay in a child's place? I'm tired of paying bills just like these people are.
What's up, y'all? My name is Day, aka African Cocoa Butter. As you can see, I'm representing the culture. You understand what I'm saying? But what I don't understand is the mindset of people and why people do what they do.
Comments from the last episode, the all-white episode. Black Sheep King says, Corday, you look like you about to do a praise dance, friend. Megabody. Fort Pierce and Port Street,
St. Lucie.
Okay, whatever. Used to be my stomping grounds. I still have family there. Wes, you said you wish you got the snowstorm. I'm here in New York City, and we are under 2 to 3 feet of snow and temperatures in the single digits. I don't miss the North. Great episode. Loved all the white. Nice fit, but wrong shoes.
Wrong shoe?
Fun shoe, but wrong for this look. I can admit I was being lazy to the inclement weather. Okay. That's Twan. That's Twan. I'm like, what? So ghosting is crazy to me. I find it to be rude and low-key hateful. I believe that if someone saw you interesting enough to reach out and invest time and energy, effort, money, etc., read more. Go to the channel to read more. Where are the stylists who watched the show? If you are interested in styling me for an episode or two, DM me. Oh, that's Twan again.
DM all of us, actually. Bring them pieces out so you can promote your business.
Donald said, where is Jim Shoes?
Right here, baby, what's good?
Jim Shoes come and go when he please, y'all.
This man got 17 jobs and
I knew he was gonna make a face. I knew he was gonna make a No, we love Jim Shoes over here. I think he's only missed one show. I think.
One taping.
Really?
Well, yeah, one tape, yep.
It's okay.
That's because of the snow, though.
It wasn't no snow. It was imaginary. But, you know, I love him, though. I love him.
I just like to be safe.
It's all good, baby.
The ground was covered with ice.
What happened to your normal panel of guests? Well, sometimes things happen and sometimes people have to do other things. It is okay. Please do not be mean to our guest today. We have a guest today. Sometimes we have guests and you see we have a missing seat. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Culture Club is for the people. So we do have guests sometimes. Relax, okay? We love y'all.
You better lay low.
Wes, why you dressed like you after the show is down and you going to the spa? Because, baby, I wanted to be comfortable, and that was my all white. I have some questions for Blood and Blood segment. What was you doing to the point he called the police on you? Oh, baby, that man got some of our panelists together. We did a Bold and Blunt, and these gentlemen, well, not everybody, but some people were laughing at his Bold and Blunt, and I said I knew he was going to write it again. And he saw people laughing. I was like, please, y'all, don't laugh. It's a serious thing. The guy is going to watch this. Sure enough, the guy watched it, and he hit up Mega Body. Did he hit up you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I saw that. And you know what? You know I had something to say about it, and I wouldn't even hear. But when I watched the episode and saw that, I'm going through that something currently with a stalker. So stop.
Yeah, it's very serious. Tyrese, can you read a couple for me? Couple comments.
Where you want me to start?
Anywhere you want to.
Ooh, it's a shame I couldn't finish the episode and stop watching when Corday made that comment about his man's kids being inside him.
And I'm gonna make another comment about my man's kids being inside of me, you lonely bitch.
Damn. So everything got to be turned into something sexual? It's exhausting. This is the part of why people don't take the community seriously, and I'm really tired of it.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Let me just say something about that. It is so funny that when y'all comment and say that, yes, we do talk about sex, so guess what? People have sex. But I don't like when y'all say like that's all we talk about, because we cover a random amount of topics on every episode. So any one episode that we do not just talk about sex. That's just what you see and you like to comment on, because you don't comment on nothing else that we talk about. So
and to add to that, our most viewed videos are always the ones where we're shirtless. So if you guys don't really care about sex or wondering why we talk about sex or whatever, it starts with you. Because clearly y'all like the sex conversations.
Correct.
It's very interesting. We do talk about everything under the sun. The Bold and Blunt submission was a lot, and I stand by my advice comment. However, that's Antoine. Antoine was in these comments. Loves the episode, heart emoji. Okay, Jazz Abney. Corday, can you read Jazz Abney right here? Can you see it?
For topic 6, I definitely feel like words cut deeper. And X and I were arguing, and I kept trying to understand why he wouldn't do certain things for me, and his words were, "You're not worth it." Ooh, girl.
Oh my gosh.
And from there, we were done. I'm glad you was.
Okay.
He later clarified that he didn't mean it like that. Then what the fuck did he mean? That the relationship wasn't worth it. But even then, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Anytime a man tell you that something's not worth it and it involves you, baby, move the fuck on.
Period.
Ade, can you read?
Oh, I can't see.
You can't
the
see
light.
it? Bless you.
I can't see this whole screen.
Oh, you can't see the whole
This is the only
screen?
thing I can see.
Okay, read that one then.
I've enjoyed the show. If honesty is gonna hurt someone, it's not gonna be it's not gonna happen with me. That's not my get down. If I can be silent without hurting you, then I'm silent. The new guy.
I don't understand. I enjoyed the show. If honesty is gonna hurt someone, it's not gonna happen with me.
What was the context of the episode, or like what was the context?
Well, that particular topic we were talking about, is honesty a good thing all the time, or do you refrain from being honest? Shout out to y'all for the comments. We appreciate it. Today's wardrobe theme is freestyle. It was cultural. That's why he is representing the culture. But, sometimes we get tired of always having to dress the theme. Well, I do sometimes. What kind of culture? What does it say?
My shirt says black as fuck,
professional as fuck,
but with nuck.
If you buck. Oh, that's a dope shirt. I like that. I like that. Okay. So let us know in the comments who you think is best dressed to the theme. Episode 424. We've done 24 episodes this season 4. It's been interesting. Does it feel like 24 episodes?
It don't.
It doesn't, right? Rebirth, Reinvention, and Realness is the title of this episode theme. Coming out of something dark, shedding skin, redefining self, and stepping into your truth, which a lot of us need to do. First and foremost, Bo, before we get into this episode, I got to shout out these guys for being a part of the Culture Club Live. We did Culture Club Live this past Friday. It was sold out almost. Well, it was sold out in terms of like reserves, but it did fill up. I think we had like 9 seats empty, 9-ish seats. So I was happy to see that people actually came out. Everybody looked amazing. The venue was amazing. There was a lot of Black love in the building. Shout out to Trap, who would be sitting right here, but he woke up late. He'll be in the next couple of episodes. Trap made Culture Club Live possible. No one asked him to do it. He just said, we're going to do a live show, and it was sponsored and paid for. That was amazing. Shout out to you, Trap.
Amen.
Yes, and these guys got paid. So hopefully, we could do some more lives. Would y'all want to do more lives?
Absolutely. So
Yeah, that was fun.
for me, I love the fact that we had an audience that was so engaging.
Correct.
Just the fact that I thought our show was predominantly targeted a lot of men, but we had so many women in the audience, and to get their perspective, it changed everything for me.
Right.
I loved it.
What's
I
your
can't wait to
takeaway,
do it again.
Tyrese?
Yeah, I would like to agree. I think we had so much crowd participation. It was amazing. I was actually surprised and shocked. And it felt like we was like here having a conversation, and they just joined in. I think I mentioned at the beginning, like I was telling the audience that they were our co-hosts, and they did just that. So yeah.
Ade, what did you take away from it?
The fact that a lot of women were asking very intriguing questions and opinion, that was very amazing to see that, and they are heterosexual females, ladies. So yeah, that was very intriguing to see.
Yes. So if there's any organizations out there, profit organizations out there that would like to host us in their city for a live show, please contact me at Culture Club ACTV on Instagram. It was litty.
Hey, the ladies was looking good too.
And they were.
Everybody was looking good. The whole entire
The cast looked amazing.
Yes, we did.
Put that shit on, bro.
That was excellent.
It was really good.
God,
That was
I was like,
It was really, really good. And that's what somebody put in the video. Like, they were posting videos and they were like, Black excellence. And then they spanned the video. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Topic number 1. I had to lose friends to find myself. When people from old life no longer serve you. I don't know if I necessarily found myself when I lost a friend. I was already found. I already knew I was because I was in my adult age. There was one relationship, though, that I just completely almost lost it because I was like, we have been brothers. I called him a brother for so freaking long. And we ended up parting ways over a guy, which was the dumbest shit ever. But I just felt he handled the situation incorrectly, and he did not care at all about how my feelings were. And so I don't know, we just part ways from that. But did I find myself? No. But it made me look at friendships differently because generally speaking, I pour a lot into my friends. Yeah. And that particular friendship, I realized he did not pour it all into me at all. Like when I think about the things that we've done for each other and how we came up. I know we did one episode back where we were like, our relationships don't have to be necessarily transactional, but we do benefit from each other. I gained nothing from knowing him. And then it just made that easier for me to be like, okay, deuces. What about y'all? When people from old life no longer serve you?
I think I had both of those things happen to me before that you described. I remember being younger. I think I was like 22 or 23.
Okay.
And I had a best friend at the time. Oh my God, I hope they don't watch this. I had a best friend at the time, and we had went through everything together growing up. Like, we were so close. Like, when I say I never experienced what real love is except for that person. Like, my friend made me feel like we were related. That's how close we were. And I noticed I was getting into a stage of my life where I was being intentional and I was going after goals that I wanted. And as I was doing that, this friend was not doing the same with me, and I was encouraging them to do so. And it just seemed like they were complacent where they were. So we were growing in opposite directions. And we had a situation happen where we did not talk for a year. And I found myself not wanting to talk anymore because I was like, I feel like we are growing in 2 different directions. I feel like I'm elevating and I'm trying to get my friend to elevate, and it seems like that's not what they want to do. They're content. So I think sometimes in friendship, you have friendships that expire. When I see this person today, we still hang out, we chill, but it's never going to be the same because we're no longer on even playing fields, if that makes sense. And then the second one where you were saying you had a friend that you felt like you were doing more than. I had a friend like that, and I didn't notice that I was doing more for them because I just genuinely liked being around them. I liked their company.
Right.
And then it came time where, okay, I need you to pour back into me, and they could not pour back into me. So I had to learn that maybe this is just my friend to do this certain thing. Maybe I just call them when I want to do this. Maybe they can't do this for me, and they can't be on this side of my life. So I think friendship is tricky, or relationships, period. But I think the saying, people come in your life for a reason and a season, it's really true. Sometimes people don't stand the test of time with you.
That's a good commentary.
Okay.
That's good. A day.
So can I rephrase that question, that word there? So for me, I don't lose friends. I detach from friends to find my peace.
Okay.
So all the friends that I've been around for the most part of my life, I detach myself just because I feel like I want my peace. And if I'm still seeing them or being around them, it's definitely gonna create tension, or I'm not gonna feel like I want to be around them. So I detach myself from them. So I don't lose them, but I detach myself from them. I've been friends with someone for so long to where it did something that really hurt me. But instead of losing him, I detached from him. I mean, like I said, we're still cordial, but we don't necessarily, I don't see him the same way again because of the things that he did to me. And, I was disappointed. So I detached myself, basically.
Pain of saying goodbye versus thrill of authenticity. Tyrese, what does that mean to you?
That mean a lot of people try to portray like they're real, and they live two different lives. Like they tell you one thing, and then on social media you find out that it's something totally different, and that can be very, very hurtful. But I think sometimes in their head they think like they're being real. So I don't know if they convince themselves that that's the case. But I'm such a loving person. Like what you see is what you get. Some people from sometimes either watching me through the show or seeing how I do. And when they see me in person, they realize that I'm the same person. Like I don't put on the front. I'm a very giving person. I will give somebody anything. What I don't like it when something is one-sided, when you're the only one giving and someone is just constantly receiving. Like I will feel bad just to constantly receive and never give anything. So I don't even know how those people can function. It's different than when you don't have it. But when you do have it and you don't even take the little that you do have to just show appreciation sometimes, or even if it's not the same way, like whatever you do, bring your 100% to the table, whether it's friendships or relationships, give something, So I just don't understand that. So for me, it could be in the process currently of possibly saying goodbye, because if you're not authentic and you're not real, and I don't know, I just can't. I hate fake people. I hate that.
Can you grab it from me?
Not used to something being so close to my face like that.
Really?
Really?
Do me a favor, pull the mic back, pull the muff off, and make sure you got a green light on yours.
Yeah, it's green.
Okay. Definitely make sure it's like right here. I know you just said you don't like it to your mouth, but I was looking at your meters, and your meters aren't high because it's a little away from you. Hey, sugar.
Ready to come over and fill cups.
You
feel the seat.
Well, I mean, just come on in. Make your drink. Find a cup that doesn't have a name on it, and make a drink.
I hope that made sense. What I said.
You did.
I don't get what was it saying? What is the thing?
Pain of saying goodbye versus the thrill of authenticity. So I kind of hit them both, because sometimes you can say goodbye to somebody because they're not being authentic.
Yeah. But I like how again, every question is left up to interpretation. So whatever you pull from it, speak on whatever you pull from it, and we'll wait to continue for Trap to come on in.
How you doing?
Hey, Trap.
So I feel in.
I feel like I don't ever get like to work with you. You feel in because it's like either I'm not here
because you the one that ain't here.
Girl. Now wait a damn minute now.
You know I love you. I love
you too.
Let's make sure you're good on it.
We just got to give you your props too for the event.
Hey baby, how you doing? All right.
How you been?
All right, let's get it. Good. Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
Baby, your nipples.
All right. So first off, before we go any further, we have Trap here, so we're not missing any seats. He's here, okay. And also, I just like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, shouted you out for being the person responsible for the Culture Club Live, and the fact that it just came out of left field. I didn't ask for it. I don't know who asked for it, but Trap. I've known Trap for a long time, very long time. And we've traveled together, been to events together. He came to my first B-Men. We've been in each other's lives for a good amount of time. And it's mainly been through like working environments and stuff like that. And this man is one of the greatest people that I know because he's one of the most authentic people that I know. Like, you're not going to get anything fake from him at all. And I can't thank him enough because, like I said, I've been doing this filming thing for a long ass time, and I'm always complaining about not having help, and doing everything myself. And for someone to just, because he wanted to just be like, Wes, let's do a live show. It's going to be fully sponsored and paid for. And all you got to do is get you guys to show up. Don't worry about it. I've never had that happen for me in my life. So, I mean, I just appreciate you. And so, yes, he's the man responsible for it. Hopefully we can get some more. Anything you want to add? Why did we do Culture Club Live? What happened?
So we was trying to spread awareness. So we want to spread awareness for Black men sleeping with men. So Culture Club Live, we are all Black men, sleeping with men.
I don't sleep with no men, honey. I be fucking married. You married. You married to one. I be fucking them.
So yeah, for the most part, we wanted to spread awareness and given the information. We had a lot of females with us that night.
Yeah, we was talking about that.
Yeah.
So to be able to spread awareness about that, it was something big for us.
I think what was dope too, they felt comfortable there too.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes we not feel comfortable in a setting where it's
It would have been interesting though to have the adverse of the women that were there, like the women that do say F word, the women that don't understand, the women that have complications, because then the women that do understand us could speak to the women that don't understand us. It would have been interesting to have that dynamic. What you mean?
You think somebody gonna sit there, even if they do, it's gonna miss,
right?
That they gonna say use it. That's like a white person.
That's the importance of it, and that's where I want to get to. Shout out to Tremaine, who was our door guy, who's a straight man. He had said no to coming on Culture Club before because he was just so what. Boy, he had said no to coming to Culture Club before because of his straight blinders that he has on. But then after watching the show and hearing everything that we had spoken about it, he was interested in coming on the show.
He's really a cool guy too.
Yeah, he's super dope. Also, along with shouting out Trap, I want to shout out the guys of Culture Club that have helped us continue the brand of Culture Club, the awareness and the spread of Culture Club. It's been a struggle since I started Culture Club back in New York days, and then it became really, really popular in Florida when I lived in Orlando. And then when I came in Atlanta, I was trying to keep it going because I'm like, why not Atlanta? It should be a lot of us here. But y'all did not take a liking to anybody that I brought to the Atlantic cast up until right around now. Season 4, the ending of season 3, y'all like Corday, y'all like Ade, y'all like Gym Shoes, y'all like Mega Body, y'all like everybody that's a part of the cast now. And that's why y'all start asking for these people when they're not here, because y'all like, all right, now we've gotten used to it's 24 episodes. Ooh. They've gotten used to y'all, so when y'all don't come on, they look for y'all. So shout out to y'all for giving your time, being a part of the brand, keeping the narrative going, because I think that it is important that we do have these open dialogue and discussions because we don't have them enough. And I champion the concept of Culture Club because I'm not just having people that are professionals, doctors, lawyers, whatever. I like to use the term regular everyday folk that all do different things, and we have a voice as well. So shout out to y'all for being a part of Culture Club, and I love y'all. Sir, if you can reintroduce yourself and let us know who you are and your purpose and what you do here in Atlanta.
Okay, my name is Pepper Braxton again. I have a podcast called Pep Talk on YouTube. You can follow me at Pepper Braxton. Okay. And I'm just existing. I'm living my life, and I'm having a good time while I'm on this earth because I don't know how long I got. Come on.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And with that, we are going to continue with this show. Topic number 2, reinventing my look, my narrative, My life. Has anyone decided to do that this year, or are we settled? Okay, go ahead.
Me, I would say like I have an alter ego, and the alter ego name is Sneaky P.
Okay.
And Sneaky P is a little thotty.
Oh.
And as I'm getting older, and I'm in my 30s now, I'm trying to turn that down. So that is the way I dress. That is some of the venues I may frequent. I'm trying to, in my regular personal life, tap more into who I am, like my real person, my real name, and separate the character that is Pepper Braxton. Because for a long time, they were not separate. But as I'm getting older, I want them to be separate. So I'm changing some stuff about myself, or elevating some stuff about myself.
Give me 3 things that you're changing.
I'm changing the aesthetic to the clothes I wear.
Okay.
I'm changing my attitude and how I think about certain things, and I'm changing the environments I put myself in.
What was wrong with your attitude and how you think about things?
It wasn't anything wrong. It was just younger than what I am, and I'm growing up.
Okay.
So I'm stepping more into my purpose. I think there's this thing they say like, a man doesn't tap into his full mind until he was 27. And it was so crazy because I have conversations with my friends and I would tell them like, I just feel like I'm a grown kid. I don't really feel like I'm an adult yet. And I'm currently like in this set that I'm in right now, I'm telling myself, or I'm feeling like, okay, I feel like I'm an adult now. Like I feel like I'm becoming grown. And I'm putting more into intentions on things. I'm getting ready to go back to school. And if you would have just told me like that last year, I would say no. I would just be like, that's not true. I'm not going back to school. I hate school. So I think that something about my mind is just changing, and I'm embracing it.
Okay. I think that happens every decade. I don't know if you guys can attest to that. But once 4-0 came, I went through a whole metamorphosis as well. So I think every decade is different. So congrats on, the reinventing of yourself. How much of reinvention is external versus internal? Gym shoes.
Reinvention is external. I don't know how much, because it can happen at different times. I will say that depending on what you go through in life, that can definitely affect the external. Because I know when I went through a very, very dark time with depression, and I struggled with mental health, I didn't feel like going to the gym, and I think I relied on food, and that was like my emotional scapegoat. And I just did not desire to go to the gym. And I used to go to the gym like twice a day. I used to be like in there. So yeah, but it also had a lot to do with the internal. So I guess the internal affected the external.
So it was kind of like equal for you.
Yeah, it was equal. But how I wouldn't say, I don't know about if it's reinventing. It just, I felt, because I don't think you can ever get back to who you were, because you'll never be that age. You'll never be at that certain time in your life. You just create yourself. Just like when you start a Facebook or a Tinder, you say who you are or what you want to be. So I don't think we ever find ourselves. We just create who we want to be. So I just had to get in that space to make sure I was doing the things that made me happy, and I kept me a good support team around me. And it was because of my friends and family. It was the reason why I still wanted to live. So
Corday, how does this speak to you? How much of reinvention is external versus internal?
So for me, I feel like I reinvent myself like almost every year. Something's different. I try to elevate every single year. Like my mindset this year is a lot different from my mindset last year. I'm constantly growing and changing. If that makes sense. I can't really put it into words, but I'm always changing. Okay.
I remember you from our first what show? I don't know what show we was filming.
Probably Porn and Popping.
It was a dinner scene where I met.
No,
you.
that was okay. Yeah, that was something that
somebody else was doing.
Yeah.
Okay. And so when I think of that person then, I look at the person today now.
I was so
definitely a different version, a reinvention, if you will. Versus more so. Well, not more so. External and internal are completely different entities versus the person that I met back then. So it's definitely. I feel like some people are afraid of change, or some people are afraid of growth or moving in a different direction. I'm not one of those people. I tell people all the time, I'm a runaway kid, and for me what that means is I love to start over no matter what, and I don't see Atlanta as being being my final stomping ground. And I can move like that, and it wouldn't be a difference for me. Trap, metrics of change, fashion, vibe, friends. Do you ever feel like an imposter? What does that mean to you?
Well, my friends haven't changed since, well, hell, forever. I think I still have the group of friends that I had since I was in the military.
Okay.
And the reason why we are all friends is because we was in the military. We was all gay black men in the military, besides my best friend who's Mexican. But yeah, I still have that circle of friends. We all have grown. We all have moved to different places. We started off in Jacksonville, and now we are all over. All of us have bought houses. All of us just have grown. As far as fashion, you just go with the flow, just move on, vibe, and chill. The older you get, the more you feel like, hey, yeah, I got to do something different. But yeah, nothing changed for me.
A day. How does this speak to you?
Well, I would piggyback to what he said about the aesthetic of his dressing. So this, I think when I started entering into my 40s, I started wanting to wear like more loose pants.
Okay.
I go shopping online and I'm looking for like baggy jeans, and I was laughing at myself because I bought it and I feel more comfortable in those things. So I'm like, okay, this is not me last 2 years, 3 years. So for me, my wardrobe is definitely, taking a turn as far as what I'm wearing, the tight clothing and all of that technically. So yeah, for that, yeah. But as far as friends, I'm not too much of a friend. Like, I don't have a lot of friends, but the friends that I have that I look back at our pictures, our live outside of the state, because some of them are here, and they've changed too. We've moved on. Some of them have become fathers. Some of them have, been in marriages, relationships. So everybody's just doing their thing. So yeah.
I like that outfit too.
Thank you.
Now, that's not Sheba Saray.
Oh no, this is straight from the motherland.
Come on, straight from the motherland.
Put you on payroll. You always from
Hey,
I know.
come on. Yes, you don't have anymore.
Real quick, so I don't want to sound slow, right? But sometimes I guess I can be. I guess we all can be slow. So we went to the Blue Light Basement. Shout out to Blue Light Basement yesterday. Had a fantastic last night was a motherfucking movie. It was so great. But my friend over here had to correct me a couple times, and I want to make sure I don't know if it can be considered offensive, right? So he goes back to Nigeria, or he went back to Nigeria, and I kept saying, I didn't know you were back from Africa. I didn't know you were back from Africa. He was like, I was in Nigeria. I was like, but isn't Nigeria in Africa? He was like, yeah, but Africa's a continent. I was like, okay. And he was just like, it's Nigeria. I was like, okay, welcome back from Nigeria. So friend, what is the tea?
About my experience?
Versus me saying Africa versus Nigeria. How does that make you feel?
Okay, so because Africa is a continent with diverse, cultures, country and everything, when you lump all of us together, it just takes my identity away because I'm Nigerian first.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? So anyone on the continent wants to be addressed where they come from, not Africa as a whole, because Africa is you have white Africans, you have mixed Africans, and you have black. So when you say Africa, it just puts everybody in the same box. So when we just want to be addressed where we come from, basically.
It's
I
interesting.
literally just seen this on TikTok before I got here, but it was about Europe, and someone from America was talking to someone from Europe, and they was saying like, no, you can't say you're coming to visit Europe because it's not the same thing. And I was confused too.
Right.
Because I've heard people say, aren't you from America? Aren't you from America? Like people say that.
But they don't
to
say
me.
that you're from North America though. North Americans.
They don't. They don't.
I don't think we like really care or put emphasis on that though.
But let me ask you a question real quick, and I ain't trying to be shady or nothing like that. You said y'all went to the Blue Light Basement party.
Right.
How much y'all paid for them tickets?
Oh,
How much did I pay?
isn't it $35?
Yeah,
Y'all paid $35 for them tickets. You know who else had a party?
Well,
That same night, the Red Room Experience. Then one of the two of y'all cast members are part of that y'all didn't show up to or buy tickets for. That was the same price.
Well, I'm gonna explain.
But that's neither here nor there.
Well, if we're gonna get into it, we can get into it. We can be bold and blunt. So here's the tea. So in my experience, circuit parties here in Atlanta, and I'm not saying that this is this particular circuit party, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but in my experience, circuit parties here in Atlanta offer something that I just doesn't really appeal to me per se. If it's not, I'm going to explain.
Sorry.
If it's not the dress code or the lack thereof a dress code, that's really not my particular thing. If it's not the drug use that happens in these venues, it's really not my particular thing. If it's not the carrying on and wanting to have sex because you can, that's really not my particular thing. And so me and my brother over here, we had the same sentiment. Although he frequents more of the freaky stuff than I do.
Excuse me?
And I was a bit shocked that he didn't want to go to the red light special.
Red room experience.
But I was like, okay, whatever. But I just wasn't in that space. My body ain't the way that I wanted to be. I just didn't feel like caring about being overly dressed and sitting around people that's not dressed at all. I just didn't want to go through all that energy. And I'm not a fan of like checking out new spaces and then being disappointed. So with the blue light, I already know what I'm gonna get, and I always, because we did try a new spot. Let me finish.
Yeah,
let me finish. We did try a new spot, and I tried the new spot over your spot, no shade, because of everything that I just said, and because I know AC for a long time, and I like AC's crowd. So I went to AC's party, and we were at the door. We went because it was free or whatever. We looked at what was happening, and we was like, "This is not for us." So we left. And the reason why it was not for us, it was because it was a mixed crowd, and as soon as we got in there, it felt like they were all sitting down for dinner. Like they were all at dinner tables. So I was like, okay, I thought this was supposed to be a party. This is not for me. So then we had made the agreement that if we don't like AC's party, we'll go to Blue Light because we know what we're going to get. But that is the initial reason why I didn't go to the Red Room.
And I love all that. That's all good and dandy. So what I'm trying to get is support.
Okay.
Support your cast members.
Okay.
Wait, whether this is your event?
No, it's not my event, but it's the event that me and Sharad both are a part of.
Oh.
That we let the group know about in advance. Yeah. So even if it's something that you're not necessarily accustomed to, it's just about support.
I got you.
Yeah. And
I apologize for myself.
You gotta say sorry, honey. But the thing about it is though, like everybody was dressed the way they wanted to be dressed. Like you didn't have to be in a certain thing.
I hear that all the time.
No, literally, there are people that are fully clothed. There are people that actually were in stuff that was a little bit skimpier. I didn't see anybody using drugs. I didn't really care. They had nice drinks. It was a nice vibe. I really wish there was a bigger turnout than what it was, but having you guys there to support would have been really nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So can I ask a question?
Yes.
The event that you cater to, it seems like a lot of clubs are going to the more so sections now.
There was no section. Everybody was everywhere. It was an open floor.
Okay, because that's why I said with the blue room don't have no. It's more open space. You can be out. You can have your fun. So yeah.
I do want to applaud you for not wanting to go and wear clothes, because when I do go to circuit parties, I hate seeing people in clothes. I just feel like it's like pervy to me.
Purpose.
Well,
it promotes body positivity, but some people aren't as comfortable with their body, so I don't feel like this should be an issue if people want to put their clothes on or not.
But you're gonna wear like a whole outfit, like
that would be me,
party?
And see how people be thinking. That would
and
be
you
me.
still look good in the whole outfit though at a circuit party.
But it's not that kind of party though, honey. It's not.
Is there rules on the flyer?
No, but I just feel like if I went to an all black party, I'm not gonna come in all denim. Like,
Oh, but some people
I
do.
feel like if it's themed and you know it's themed, then you go into theme. And if
Exactly.
you don't, then you don't go.
Exactly.
Yeah, but people do what they want to do. Let me address you too. Due to the space that I've been in, I haven't actually been out to like clubs and stuff like in about 2 years.
You understand?
And I didn't realize that. Like I said, and thought I don't know if I have like a anxiety about going out now, but I just never desire it. I don't know if I'm scared to. I just don't know what's going on. I'm still working that part out because I'm not 100% right yet. But when I do want to support you. But I don't know if I'm just getting older and I just never desire to go out anymore, or I don't know what that about. But
I promise you, I definitely understand. Believe it or not, I have really bad social anxiety.
Yeah.
And for the future, anything non-circuit, let me know about, because I'm just not a fan of the circuit things. Deviant, I can't get into it. Everybody was ranting and raving about Liberation. I'll pass.
Liberation was a good time.
I'm sure it was.
Good time.
But the thing is, you know how people say, well, you can't say that you don't like circuit parties if you've never been. I've been to quite a few of them here in Atlanta, and it offers something for y'all, just not for me. And that's okay.
Between circuit and Deviant, because I've never been to either.
Deviant is a circuit party.
Deviant is a watered down version of the circuit party. No shade.
Oh,
it is, but because you know so crazy.
Yeah.
I think just here in Atlanta though, because I made this joke before. Like other places when they have themes for deviant, the other cities they go in the theme. Like when they have themes for Atlanta, like say for example, if the theme is like Halloween, people in Atlanta will just be naked and put a mask on.
Well, the reason why they're naked and put a mask on because they don't care about the thing. They care about the dark room. They want to go fuck.
I mean, y'all just adding to why I don't go to these places. You know,
I didn't dislike.
I didn't like the music.
I didn't say I
That's why I
disliked
don't
it.
like.
so I was told that deviants are not sex parties, so they are sex parties.
They're not sex parties, but they have dark
dark
rooms.
rooms.
Yeah. Just about any event that you go to now in Atlanta that is promoting themselves as any type of nude party or circuit party, it's going to have a dark room. It's going to break off into something sexual.
Right. Oh, okay.
It's almost like you can't avoid it here.
and you know what's interesting about that? Now we're not on topic, but it's okay. What's interesting about that is that a lot of these places, they're like sex positive. Go do what free as you are, blah blah blah. And then all these people look at people that do OnlyFans sideways. It's so weird to me.
Exactly. But you're not
It's
getting
so
busted out.
weird to me.
You're not
It'll
getting
be
busted
that
out
one.
for free, and I'm just staring.
Right, it'll be that one late queen that'll be like, oh my God, you do OnlyFans? Bitch, I'm about to go to Liberation and get fucked in the dark room. Like, what?
But no. But those be the main ones that be in our inbox. Yeah. So can we?
Yeah, it's
I don't do
so
camera, but I don't want to be on
twisted.
camera. Bitch, I wouldn't put you on camera.
It's so twisted.
You don't meet my aesthetic.
It don't
But
make
talk down
sense.
on social media. They
Exactly.
talk down on
But
your
also to that is we were complaining that there were too many options last night because we couldn't make a decision. We really wanted to because it was y'all, Sherrod and Corday. But him and I was just like, I don't feel like worrying about being naked. I don't want to go there right now. So we have made that decision. And then again, because I want to support, we went to go try to support AC, but it was just not the party. And it's okay because there was something for everyone last night, and Blue Light was for motherfucking
correct.
us. It was everything.
What blue light?
Blue Light Basement.
party.
It's a house party. And they bought a house, rented it specifically to do parties there, and they do one Saturday out the month. And it's
I'm
just
gonna go with y'all one day.
oh, you've never been?
I've never been.
Oh my God.
Again, I have really bad social anxiety, so I don't go out like that for real.
Unless you book.
Unless I am booked. If I'm like in daddy decent mode, or if I'm booked to do something, then I can put all this shit to the side. But if I'm just there, I have social anxiety. It's bad.
It's a grown man party, and I like grown men party. Topic number 3, from silent to speaking my truth. What kept you quiet when the deadline to your story hits? How speaking changes relationships around you. I'm never silent unless I know that it might make someone feel a certain way. Then I keep to myself, or unless I know that I'm dealing with a person that can't listen to reason or doesn't have a world round view of things, and they only see things from their perspective all the time, and this is how it should be because that's how they feel. I don't waste my breath. And so what keeps me quiet? Just that I don't want to waste my energy if I feel like you're a person that's only going to see your viewpoint and not understand any others. When the deadline to your story hits, how speaking changes relationships. Sometimes when I do speak and I speak how I feel and my truth, it sometimes changes relationships because people can't hear a person's side, or people can't hear a person's truth, and so they don't know how to take it sometimes. But I've gotten to the point now where in my 40s, I don't really be around a lot of those people, and I cut them off really, really quickly. Anybody else want to speak to that?
I would just say, when it comes to that, if you're around people and you can't speak your truth to them without them getting offended, then you probably don't need them around you in the first place, because they're not the people for you. Like I have never had a friend that I cannot be honest with, and we lose our friendship because of my honesty.
Yeah, I hate when you speaking your truth and somebody tell you, "Oh, that's weird," or "Why did you say something now? This is awkward. Why you didn't say something in the first place?" Maybe I thought about it and I wanted to wait till the right time for me, and maybe I didn't want to react at that time because I probably could have said something that was offensive or wrong. So I wanted to wait till I felt comfortable and I was ready to express myself, and I should be able to do that at any point in my life.
And I know the thing about me is if I'm speaking my truth to you, it's because I'm speaking from a place of love. I'm not trying to be shady towards you. I'm not trying to criticize you. It's because I know it's going to be something to help you.
Yeah, when people do that, that's actually a form of manipulation.
Exactly.
To me. So I don't care however you feel, whenever you feel it, tell me. I want to know how you feel. I'm not going to try to manipulate you to make you feel like for the future you got to say something right away or you just can't say it at all.
When it pertains to me and my story, I'm usually never silent. I'm an open book. I do believe that like me sharing my story or whatever I go through, it may help someone. Someone may be experiencing the same thing that I'm experiencing at that time. I am silent when I feel like I can't offer anything in a way that the person may be able to take it and digest it.
Okay.
So if I can get it out to where I know we can have a conversation and there is no conflict, then I will share it. But if I feel like that person probably can't handle that, then I won't share it.
Okay.
So for me, right, sometimes I don't like confrontation for reasons. It just depends on who I'm dealing with, because I know that some people cannot handle the truth. So I avoid confronting the situation. But sometimes when I want to say it, it's no holds bar. And some people, well, most people don't know how to handle the truth. Let's call it spade a spade. But I'm always very vocal when it's time for me to speak my truth. I don't hold anything back.
Does truth always have to be negative though? Like, does it have to be like nasty? Like what when we? Because the way that we're speaking, sometimes it feels like we're saying like our truth and how we feel is so destructive and nasty to the person that we shouldn't have to be cautious in speaking the truth. But I should be able to, say whatever I want to say. A lot of the times the truth can just it could be peaceful. It doesn't have to be mean spirited. It doesn't have to be nasty. Is there a difference for you though? Like, for example. Let's just say a friend of yours comes downstairs in the most horrendous outfit and they're going on their first date and they love the outfit. They spent $5,000 on this outfit. They've been waiting for this outfit for the last 7 months. And oh my God, it's finally here, Trap. And this is my reveal. Oh my God. Don't you love it, Trap? I know you love it.
I don't. I don't. No, but honestly,
but are you gonna say
I wouldn't want my friend to go out there and look so people outside can clown them. So me personally, I'm gonna let them know, yeah, that's not a good look. It's not pleasing of the eye. It's not for me. It's probably not be for somebody else. And I don't want you to be embarrassed, friend. So please go upstairs and change.
So would you help the person find an outfit?
Of course.
Okay, so going back to the negative and the positive, your way of telling this person this, would it be like, girl, that's trash? Or why did you waste your fucking money?
I'm also the clown of the group, so I do like to share light and make you laugh with it. I don't want you to feel embarrassed or something. But I'm sure it would have got to me before it got to your big reveal. I wouldn't have let you come out on the day, the hour, the second before you going on your date to look.
I don't think truth is always negative, but truth can hurt. And sometimes you just don't want to hurt a person. Or sometimes that person doesn't want to be hurt, so you probably won't share the truth.
So for me, I learned when I was younger to do what I call a compliment sandwich. If I got to give you something like that's going to be a criticism, I'm going to try to give you a compliment on what's working for you first, give you a positive. Then I'm going to say what the negative is, and I'm going to close with a positive so you won't feel some type of way.
So how would you address your friend coming down the stairs with the $5,000?
Girl, your hair is so amazing, but friend, I don't know if this dress is the one for you.
Okay.
However, them shoes, baby, T.
Okay.
That feel good.
Right.
Gym shoes, how would you handle that situation?
First, if my friend is so excited about an outfit, I'm not saying nothing if they don't ask me.
No.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you why. That's if he like it, that means somebody else gonna like it too. So who am I to tell you that your outfit is trash because that's my opinion? However, if you ask me, hey, Ty, what do you think about my outfit? You just gave me an open door to be honest with you. But I'm not just going to break your heart if that's what you like.
Okay. I was thinking that too, because in my head, like, obviously this person, she liked the dress. She spent $5,000 on it, been waiting for 7 months for it to come in, custom this, custom that. Yeah. So I feel like somebody may like it. Yeah, maybe I don't, but somebody might.
But see, that's the difference when somebody asks your opinion versus just volunteering.
True.
Exactly.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Yes. Topic number 4, the darkest moment became my launch pad. Stories of hitting bottom. What changed? What shifted? When crisis births creativity or purpose. So what I take from this real quick is my crisis that happened last year was that I lost my app, ACTVPLUS. And I knew that the writing was going to be on the wall. I saw the writing on the wall around July, June. And I did so many side deals to try to keep this shit running. And I was like, okay, something's going to happen. I need to figure out what else I'm going to do. And so births creativity and or purpose. I became a travel agent. And I was like, I love travel just as much as I love film. Maybe this could be the new direction for me. And I went ahead and decided to do my first trip for B-Men, trying to bring B-Men back since 2018. And then here comes B-Men on Virgin 2026, and we're at 170 people. So I feel like there's always a way that I'm a survivor. I've been through so much in life, and no matter what happens, I always try to find a way to either turn a negative into a positive and come out on top. So yeah, when crisis hits, figure out a way to circumvent and redirect, and things will be okay only if you want it to be. Anybody else can speak to this?
Yes. My darkness became my launch pad. In 2022, I was just making a bunch of bad decisions unintentionally. I think I was just living as however old I was at the time. I was just living my life and not realizing that I was making bad decisions. And those poor decisions, I ended up totaling my car. I lost my home. I lost my job, and I ended up homeless. Like, I rented out a homeless shelter, and I would sleep in the homeless shelter. And before I had moved to Atlanta, I had this podcast with some friends. It was an ensemble, and we used to get paid to do it in Chicago. It was big. My purpose to move to Atlanta was to come to Atlanta and try to get my feet in that by myself, but I just couldn't get focused or couldn't find anybody to tell me that it was intentional. So while I was homeless and sleeping in my storage unit, one day I just said, well, if you really want to do this, this is the time. I'm just going to pick up my phone and I'm just going to talk about what I'm going through. And I did it, and I uploaded it. And people took a like to it. And from then, I was building my podcast. But at that time as well, I was telling myself, when I get out of this, I'm going to be more intentional with my life. Wow. And I was more intentional. And that led me to now working in the medical field, which is now going to pay my way to go back to school. And it took me to hit that rock bottom to say, like, okay, bitch, you playing too much. Like, you're doing too much. I think at that time when I said I lost my car, I think that was like the third car I had lost since I've been in Atlanta. Just like kept wrecking them and wrecking them and wrecking them.
Oh, wow.
And I was just making reckless mistakes. And part of it was me being young. But having to go through it to hit rock bottom was me getting older and say, okay, you're making the wrong decisions.
Anybody else can speak?
I'll say I did hit a rock bottom point in my life. And I think we all have to go through it, because I think anytime you rely on any person, a job, any material thing, God will let you know that I will take it away, so you realize that I am God and that you have to rely on me for anything and not a person, material things or anything. So I dated this guy for almost like 10 years and I didn't know who I was. I knew who, me and this person was, but he didn't like tomatoes, so I didn't eat tomatoes. And then when we broke up after 10 years, I realized that I liked tomatoes, and I said that before. And I remember when we had broke up, we had moved to Atlanta, then he had moved to Milwaukee, then I had moved back to Atlanta. And I remember I just sat on the steps and I just cried, because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I learned a lot from this person. It was like, he was the best person in my life he loved me more than my mom. So when that relationship was over, I was just in such a scary place, because I had never did anything by myself. So when I bought my first car, it was such a big deal, because I was like, oh my gosh, I did this completely by myself. Then I got a corporate job. I said, oh my gosh, I did this completely by myself. And I just began to build myself up. And I was like, wow, I can do this by myself. So it just taught me that never to rely on a person to complete me. So moving forward, when I date, I don't need nobody to complete me. I need you to add, and that's it. So
You should write a book called I Think I Like Tomatoes.
That's good. Hey, come on, plug it in now.
I love that.
So anybody else can speak to this topic?
I can.
Okay.
Oh, okay, you want to go?
So for me, my rock bottom was when I went through my first divorce. Baby, I thought my world was over with, because I just knew that I was finna build this fantastic life with this man. We had already bought our house. The next step for us was gonna be us having kids. We were already married, and I saw all of that. And the moment I found out that man was being unfaithful to me, it crushed me so hard. Because back then I was monogamous. That's why I said when you first met me, I was real green. I was coming right off of that divorce when you first met me, so I didn't know a lot about nothing for real. Like, that was my rock bottom. I literally had to start all the way over from scratch. Had to get my own apartment, had to buy new furniture, had to buy new everything. Yeah. And then I decided one day, you know what? I want to start my life over somewhere else. And that's when I came to Atlanta. So yeah, so that was the blessing in my rock bottom.
Do you think that was a situation that, you know, like when we go through stuff, sometimes it seems so bad, right? But then it's meant for your good because you learn so much and look who you are today.
When I tell you, right? I'm so appreciative of it because had I stayed there and stuck it out with that man, I don't think I would have accomplished half the stuff I've accomplished. And I would have been doing myself a major disservice.
So for me, right, the reason why I'm a little emotional is because, you know, I'm looking back 12 years ago to now, and I can't thank God enough for what he has done for me today. And like James just said, sometimes God wants you to learn from your past mistake and say you cannot put your trust in man. You have to put your trust in me because I got you. So I made some wrong career decisions when I was in Nigeria. I was working in the bank then, and I left the bank with hopes of starting something for myself, and it fell flat. And I went from, you know, living by myself. Well, I was still living by myself in the situation, but I went to selling stuff just to be able to pay my rent, right? And I started picking up my resume, going to different places, and most of my customers were seeing me on the streets, and they keep asking me like, what are you doing out here? I can't even tell them what my shame was. I couldn't express to them how I made some wrong move, and I lived with that. I started selling polo shirt. I went to different companies selling polo shirt, and I just kept hoping and praying to God to change my situation because I didn't want to go back to my father's house because they knew I was working, making good money, and I was trying to survive on the street. So I ended up in the process of selling this polo shirt, I found an hotel job. Who would have thought I would work in an hotel? I was a front desk officer in the hotel, and I didn't like it, but God blessed me so much on that job that a lot of people that came in there were just blessing me. You know, they gave me things, they gave me money, and I just kept stacking up money for me to be able to get out of the country because I wasn't, you know, comfortable there because of my sexuality, because of a lot of things personal, right? But we say this to say to you guys watching that all of our stories, we all have our stories, right? And listening to this, you know, I hope and I just hope that this will serve as a source of encouragement for people out there that is struggling to get back up, never to give up, never give up. Keep believing and keep putting more work to get yourself in the position you want to get to in life.
Trap, do you have anything to add?
I don't. I haven't experienced a lot of the stuff that it seems like you guys have experienced.
That's a blessing.
And Wes, I want to say to you too as well, because I know sometimes when we lose things, we feel like shit. And I want to let you know you are very successful because we don't look at failure as success. When you don't try or give anything a try or don't do anything, that's a failure. But because you did it,
I literally had this conversation with Wes not so long ago.
I appreciate you.
Yeah,
I appreciate you.
Definitely big up, bro.
I appreciate you. Topic 5, authenticity over approval. Choosing truth even when it costs. How approval seeking traps people. What peace looks like when you stop performing. I like the last two. I feel like we answered the first two. How approval seeking traps people. I mean, that could go many different directions. Like, you know, we talked about the DL situation that's going on. It's running rampant. How approval seeking traps people. I mean, well, I don't know if he's going to see it or not. I'm not going to say who it is.
Be bold. Be blunt.
I am, but I'm not going to say the person's name. So somebody is thinking about coming on to Be Men. I think they saw it through Instagram or wherever they saw it. They saw it. What happened?
Go ahead.
And so, in calling me, I had to get used to like speaking to people on the phone because I hate talking on the phone. But ever since I've been doing this, I have no choice. I have to speak to people on the phone. So he called me. He was like, "Hey, I'm thinking about going to B-Man." I was like, "Okay, cool." And he started asking questions. He was like, "Are y'all going to be filming or recording?" And I was like, I'm sure some people will. I'm sure, you know, people are going to be excited recording. And I was like, you know, but we're going to be in big spaces. You could be at different parts of the room or wherever if you don't want to be recorded. I was like, do you have a fear of something? He was like, well, you know, I'm not out. And I was like, okay, cool. He said he's in his 50s. He says that he's in his 50s. He is well off in the state that he lives in, and he owns companies, and he's a part of the board and all of that stuff. And so I was like, okay, cool. You're successful. You're well off. And then we just got to keep to talking, and all of his angst was relying on the fact that he doesn't know if he wants people to know that he's going on this trip. I was like, well, listen, I said, it's a mixed ship. Okay, there's going to be women and straight people, all of the sorts. So if you go on this cruise, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gay. And I was like, also, we do have some women that have booked under B Men just to support and to be with their friends that are going as well. I was like, that's that. But I said, here's one thing, brother. I said, you are in your 50s. You have a mass amount of money, to take care of yourself. You should be living your life. Right. You should be living your life comfortably and not.
50, you shouldn't give a fuck.
Sir, you are half a century old.
He's black.
Yes, he's black. And with that,
it's that church shit.
We get it, right? We can understand because we are of the community, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm like, bro, you have money and you're living your own life and you're in your 50s.
He definitely should go because he may see life totally different.
And that's what, I'm glad you said that because that's how I fed it to him. I was like, you've never done something like this before. And then he was saying, he had been in relationships before, but it's been hard because he's not out or whatever. And he desires and yearns for a relationship where he can just be in a relationship and not have to care. I said, brother, the moment you do that, you are going to feel so much great about yourself. And I don't know. So when I think of how approval seeking traps people, I felt like you were holding yourself. I told him, I said, you are literally holding yourself in your own prison right now, and only you have the key to get out.
I hope he's hot too.
No, the only thing is, I know it's easy for us to say that, but we don't know how that man grew up. We don't know what that man grew up, his background, how his parents treat him. So he could be dealing with trauma.
And I get that, right? Because I tell you all the time, I grew up in the hood, and it was very difficult. But the moment I figured out that money could take me out of it, the moment that I figured out I don't have to live with my parents anymore because I could live somewhere else, he is literally trapping himself. And you have all the money in the world, and you're a grown ass. Come on, there's no point.
Well, sir, again, since you are half a century old, and this ain't no shade to you, I really hope that you find yourself and live. There's shade, right? Wasn't it? But I hope you find yourself, and I hope that you can learn to live in your truth before it's too late. Because I don't want you to get to your
and that's what I told
last day, and you take your last breath, and you're like, I wish I would have.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
Do it now. Fuck them people.
Or maybe that's probably it may block him from the love that he.
Yeah.
A lot of openly gay people don't want to be with people that are closeted.
Yeah, exactly. What peace looks like when you stop performing? Anyone can add to that?
I think it looks like us.
Yeah, I don't
think we're free
and blunt.
Yeah,
we happy. We live our life. We don't give a fuck what nobody got to say.
I like that. Topic number 6. What I tell my younger self. Words you wish someone told you. Mistakes you made that weren't failures. Advice for that person from today's self. This is how we'll close off on the topic 6. Starting from the right to our left. Talk to your younger self.
If it don't feel comfortable or if it don't feel right, leave. That's a really good lesson. It sounds so simple, but if it don't feel right, leave.
I know that.
Don't stop owning the room. Walk in there and own it.
You're going to be okay. Life will be against you in many different ways, but you will get out of it. Come out on top all the time, and just be okay with being you. Life is better.
I've always been a very colorful person. Did what I wanted to do, said what I wanted to say. Every experience I've went through, I feel like I needed to go through it. So I don't really have anything to say to my younger self. What I wish happened to me when I was younger is that I was taught financial literacy. And I wish I was taught things that I really needed to know as an adult, and I didn't have to learn them as an adult.
Wait, you tell me if you had your younger self looking at you right now, you wouldn't say nothing to your...
No, I was out by the time I was 10. My mother told me I was gay. I was able to be a gay kid. I was a cheerleader. I got to go to the parties and didn't have to sneak. I had a live-in boyfriend. I really
live-in boyfriend. How old would you want a live-in boyfriend, honey?
15.
Hell no.
And your mom allowed you to have a live-in boyfriend
Yeah,
at
she
15?
really wanted me to be comfortable.
Oh.
Was y'all having sexual relations under this latest rule?
Well, we wasn't having sex. We were not having penetration sex.
But y'all was over there sucky.
Jacking off
We were
inside.
being vibes, yeah. But so I really got to like be a kid and live and be free and have experience.
That's a different life.
Big up.
That's a different life.
I love
That's a different life. yeah.
When I think, you just make me smile. You know, I love it. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
What would you tell your younger self?
Chicago.
You from Chicago?
And it was big. See, that's part of it though, because I'm from Chicago and it was so dangerous. All of my friends were getting put out for being gay.
Right.
They were living on the street. So my mother would let them move in. Like, my mother was like, she did not want me to go outside and be beat up on for being gay and then come home and be beat up on for being gay.
We respect you, mother. We respect you.
Yeah.
Gave me a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
I was a ball
had
kid.
a
My mother used to go to the ball with
grandmother.
me and everything.
I love
Oh, wow.
you.
Cordell?
One thing I would tell my younger self now, looking back, I would say, don't put too much thought into people's opinion of you. Back when I was in school, I used to get made fun of because my parents they couldn't afford all the name brand stuff, so I would wear like knockoff stuff sometimes or like Payless shoes. Bitch, I shop at Amazon now, and I'm proud to say it. I like
Come on.
Amazing.com is amazing.
baby, yes, and TikTok shop.
Amazing.
So what I would tell my younger self is keep being yourself. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not enough, you're not sufficient, and never please. You can't please everybody. So don't try to please everybody. Just be yourself and be good to people. Because I grew up trying to please everybody, which was impossible. But maybe because of religion and what I've always grown up in the church, like follow peace with all men, which is ridiculous. I mean, I don't know how you want to follow peace with all men, but I will tell my younger version not to, think that he has to please everybody, because you cannot please everybody.
All right. Bold and Blind. Gym Shoes, can you help us out, please?
Sure. Bold and Blunt. What's good, Culture Club? I'm 25, live in Atlanta, and I'm tired. But like, confused tired. So boom. I've been dating this dude for about almost 8 months. He's 34, got his own place, good job, real calm energy. I thought I was leveling up, messing with somebody more mature. At first, it felt safe. He cooks, he plans dates, he actually answers the phone. But lately, just giving father figure, and I don't like that. Now, every time I go out with my friends, he says little slick stuff like, you still in that phase? Or if I post a gym pic or something a little spicy, he'll say, you don't have to seek validation like that. Seek validation? Sir, I just look good. The real issue, though, I found out he still talks to his ex. Not on no flirty stuff that I can prove, but they check in because they were together 5 years. Now, he says that that's what mature people do.
Lies.
Now, last week we got into it.
It can't be.
It can be.
It can be.
Now, last week we got into it because I said I don't like that. He told me I'm insecure and that I have to growing to do. That pissed me off. Now, just because I'm younger doesn't mean my feelings are childish. Now, I'm sitting here wondering, am I tripping? Or is he low-key trying to mold me into what he wants instead of accepting me how I am? Do I fall back before I lose myself trying to be his version of grown? Trying not to be somebody's project.
Trap, can you go at that first?
Ooh, okay, so it's a lot. It's a lot. Well, I'm gonna go off a few things. Well, one thing. I'm gonna go for one thing. I'm a grown ass man with grown ass tendencies. I don't need your approval. I care two shits about what you say about me, what I do, and how I do it. If you don't like it, leave. With that said, dude, post your shit and don't worry about what your man is saying and keep him. I would say kick him to the curb, but that's just me, because I don't need no father. I got one.
A day. What you got to say?
So first of all, I don't think your man should be, it should be your greatest supporter. So if you're taking body picture, like post gym pictures, it should be the one hyping you up instead of trying to make you feel motivation, instead of make you feel small. So that's a red flag. Then secondly, there is nothing wrong. Don't come for me. There is nothing wrong with being friends with your ex. If you guys were not toxic, well, you guys, amicably broke up because you couldn't be compatible in some ways. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with checking in, but there has to be boundaries. However, If you tell him that you don't like that, I feel like he should respect you for that and cut that ties. That's how I see it. If I'm in a relationship like that and my current man is like, okay, you can't be talking to your ex, I'm going to dead it right there.
Okay, Pepper.
There's a lot of layers to this onion, and I want to address them all.
Oh.
I want to go into the he's 25 and the guy is 30 plus. I think people that are 30 plus should date people that are 30 plus.
Hold on.
Because I was 25 years old and I dated a man that was in his 30s. And I don't think he was trying to, it was similar things. I don't think he was trying to mold me into what he wanted. I think he saw that I was not where he was. And of course I wasn't, because I'm 25 years old. I'm lacking stuff and I have a lot of childish qualities about me. Not saying that everybody that's 25 does, but that's usually how it is. And when men that are 30 plus date these young people, they expect them to meet them emotionally where they are, and they just don't have the capacity to yet. They haven't reached that level. So that's that for me. I remember when I dated the guy, he used to say certain stuff that made me feel so small. And now that I'm older, I don't think it was that bad. But as someone younger, I thought it was bad. And then the thing about him taking gym pics and the guy doesn't like it. I don't think the guy is for him, because if he was for you, then he would like that. Like, I just watched the interview not too long ago with Ice-T, and they was asking him, like, how does he feel about Coco always dressing provocatively and posting pictures, and he said, I take them. And he doesn't feel a way about that, because that's the woman he wants. He wants the woman with the skimpy clothes. He wants the woman that's posting those type of pictures, and he got her. So if he doesn't like that you post them, it's because he doesn't like that side of you. He doesn't want you in that way. And the last one, I believe you should be able to talk to your exes if it's like platonic. Like, why? Because I dated this person, now that I'm not dating them, I have to like not have any kind of relationship with them.
You rang your bell?
I did. So I do feel like your boyfriend or whoever your partner is insecure in his body. I don't know how he looks like physically. Like, is he giving the same body that you give? Because if you're posting stuff like that and he has a problem with it, it could just probably be insecure about his body. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Do you guys agree with me?
No, that's
we can't give him a story.
No, I'm just saying, like, maybe. I mean, does he gym? Does he go to the gym? If he's into working out, I don't think he would have a problem with that.
There could be a lot of reasons why he may not like it, but Dang, what do you have to say?
Well, I was in a similar situation, except for I was older than the guy I was in. I was 3 years older than my ex, the ex-husband I just got to telling him about. If I would post a shirtless picture, it was always, oh, you thirst trapping. Yes. You doing this, you just trying to get attention. No, bitch, I've been in the gym working my ass off, and you just now starting to get into the gym. So now you're starting to see why I'm posting my progress pictures. The shit I post now, it's way more explicit than the shit I used to post back then. Also, if I'm telling my partner I have a problem with you communicating with your ex because it's making me feel some type of way, and you telling me I'm insecure and you don't stop it, that's gonna be a red flag for me. Because this is your present, and if you're so hell bent on communicating with your past, go back to your past, bitch. Leave me the fuck alone. Ooh. I'm not competing with nobody. If I tell you something that makes me feel some type of way, and you want to argue me down and tell me that why it should make me feel some type of way, it's gonna be an issue for me. I don't care how you try.
Well,
to
you just named me. You just said I'm insecure because I'm saying you talking to your ex. So I can agree with that statement because he said he was insecure. Bitch, don't tell me I'm insecure because I told you to stop talking to that.
Well, my stance on that is that's a you problem, not a me problem. Ain't nobody coming into my life telling me who I cannot speak to, especially when who I'm speaking to. Pause. Especially when who I'm speaking to, we're genuine friends. Like there's nothing happening, and he just said. Not flirting, so I know. But it's like, why? Because I'm talking to my ex, does that mean that we fucking end or flirting? Like, calm down, relax. People can still be platonic friends. They do exist. That term exists for a reason because that's what me and my ex are. Who are you to tell me I can't speak to somebody just because you have an issue with that? That's problematic for me.
So you'd rather lose your boyfriend?
All my exes, and I would not touch them with a 10-foot pole.
So here's the thing, because it was still on me, and y'all kind of just
I'm
took over
sorry.
my little section. I was talking like y'all always do, like y'all always do.
Sorry.
So that's the thing with that. So if somebody's telling you that they're uncomfortable with you speaking to your ex, whether it's platonic or not, there has to be something there for them to feel that insecurity where you didn't make them feel secure enough. So that's not a them problem. That's a you problem. That's something you got to look into yourself and say, well, hey, I didn't make my partner feel secure about me speaking to my ex. Maybe introduce them to each other. Goddamn shit, bitch. Introduce them to the motherfucker and let him meet him or something. So you don't feel insecure.
Well, let me real quick. Let me just add to that. We don't know how or if they were introduced. We don't know the dynamic. All we're getting is his perspective of, oh well, I feel uncomfortable with it or whatever the case may be. I don't know. You're
What does making you feel secure look like? Because what if I do introduce you to them like, hey, this is my ex so and so and so? Is your insecurities gonna go down because I introduced you? Like,
no. So for me, putting a face behind the person makes me feel a whole lot better if you're talking to this person.
What if he's a supermodel looking fine ass motherfucker, and you know?
Well, it could. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't care about how they look. For me, I just feel like it's a respect thing. If you're gonna be speaking to somebody that you dated in the past and you're present, make the introduction so I can feel comfortable at least to know that, hey, this is the person that you're talking to.
It's not for me. It's not insecurity. It's to the fact of something that I've been through. If it's something that I've been through,
you got
there you go. So me looking in, the last bitch that I was with, hell, you wanted to continue to talk to your ex. I found out you cheated on me with your ex.
Exactly.
So I don't want to deal with that no more. So bitch, stop talking to your ex.
But you can't take the baggage.
Fuck that.
You can't be a bad lady and take it.
Look, that's why I say, well, thank you. Have a nice day. I don't think we meant to be together.
Exactly.
Gonna be with you. Yeah.
Tyrese.
Well, I think we always, and we do this when we're young, right? We try to control people. Stop trying to control people. And however, when somebody do something that you don't like, you have to address it. I remember I was dating this one guy. He said to me, do you always dress like that? I said, what you mean? I would put that shit on every time.
And all the time you do.
And I can wear, do you ever wear just like a t-shirt? Sometimes. But that was a form of like manipulation to me. That mean, like, what are you trying to do, sir? Because that's not going to work with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But people can tend to do that. They'll ease more and more and more on you, right? And then on the other aspect of that, you just have to be transparent. Like, if you're going to be friends with your ex, are you, every time you talk on the phone with this, is anybody listening to me?
Yeah.
I want to wait.
Let's
wait till the door.
We listen.
But also, you also have to realize too, sometimes you can be in a relationship with somebody who can be jealous of you while you're in a relationship, which would make them act the way they act towards you.
I just want to make sure everybody was here with me. Damn, what was I saying?
Sorry. your ex, was he an ex that you were?
What you about the way?
Oh yeah. So what you have to do, you have to be very transparent. So if you're gonna be friends with your ex, when you talking on the phone, are you always talking and walking up to another room? Mm-hmm. Are you hiding your phone?
You laughing too hard?
Are you getting late night texts?
Like it's
You laughing too hard.
But if it's transparency, it can be okay. And if you know your man, and also if you know his character. This is so distracting.
Sorry.
Oh my God, I don't even want to finish. Go
Sorry.
Well, listen, no, hold on. Listen, we cannot spend 30 minutes on this voting blunt.
It's just a question. It's just a question for whoever wrote this. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
My question is, because you guys have been together for 8 months.
Yeah.
At what point did you not like him talking to his ex? Because if you're in 8 months of the relationship, I would assume that you would have had that conversation with him as to setting boundaries in the first place. So at what point did you not start liking him talking to his ex?
And on that note, Bold and Blunt, submit a story today. Comment below on topics. Send your Bold and Blunt to Culture Club ACTV on Instagram. We appreciate you. We're going to skip that. We're an hour and some change into this episode. I might skip this too. No, we could do random. All right, so I'll do the die. 1 through 6.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it lands on your number, you ask the entire cast one question. Number 5 per day, starting with gym shoes. Ask one question.
I don't know what to ask gym shoes. I feel like he's so transparent. He already told us everything.
Ask me where I got my name from.
Gym shoes, where did you get your name from?
Well, what happened was it was a stock and stormy night. No, I wrote a song called "Slow Down, Gym Shoes, You Moving Too Fast," and it was my album cover, and I called the album Gym Shoes. And then I had met a girl that I started doing music with, and she became my barber. And she used to call me Gym Shoes, and she was like, you know what, that'll be a good stage name, Gym Shoes. She said it's different. I was like, oh, okay.
It is very different.
So, yeah, that's where I got Gym Shoes from.
All right, ask Trap a question.
I gotta ask everybody a question.
Everybody, yep.
I'm gonna ask Trap my question off camera.
Well, you know I'm an open. You know I'm an open book. You know I'm an open book.
Oh, Trap. Let's go do our production.
Whenever you're ready,
I'm ready right now. Let's go.
let's go. Let's get it. Let's
Now ask me my question.
all let me just go.
All right, he don't like the withdrawals. Yeah,
I love draws.
I don't draw that one.
Jesus didn't withdraws. I'm trying to be next to Jesus.
He didn't. He didn't.
Yes.
Wesley. And this is more of a statement than a question for you.
ask me a question.
You don't tell me what to do.
It's the game. It's the rules.
Damn about your rules. I'll make
Lord Jesus. Make about you.
I'll ask a question then. I'll format it. Why do you not give yourself the grace that you give others?
I'm a very humble person. I guess that would be the definition of that. And I don't think of myself beyond anyone. I think we're all on the same playing field. And that's just where I stand all the time. I don't like running into people that have amassed a certain amount of wealth or reputation or celebritydom, and they act like their shit don't stink. My shit stinks sometimes. And so that's why I just like to be. I feel that it keeps me with everyone as well. Because even in my B-Men group chat, we had went to a pre-B-Men dinner. Shout out to y'all guys. And one of the things that they said was that what I like about you in the way that you're doing this event is that you are human. You're with us. Like usually when y'all go to these events, you don't know the person that's doing it. You just book it because your friend's booking. You probably never see the person. If you see the person, they're all the way over there and you just wave or you don't even say anything to them at all. And then you leave the event and you don't really know anything about the guy. And so that kind of touched me when he said that because I'm building a community. So that's just me.
I'm satisfied you for that.
Appreciate you.
And thank you for having me on this platform.
Most definitely.
Get him.
You seem like a ball to hang out with.
I am.
I can't
You
tell.
have a good time with me.
Ask your question.
I'm satisfied with that answer.
I appreciate you.
Pimp. Hey.
Hey.
As long as we've been knowing each other, why have I not been invited to Pep Talk?
Oh my God, I was thinking about having you on Pimp Talk. I swear I was.
Thinking about it and doing it is two different things, though.
Well, we can make it happen.
Okay, I'm ready.
Talk about it.
All right. And last one.
I
day.
Question. I know my question.
You know your question? What's your question?
No, just tell me.
Then you don't know it then.
Okay.
Why did you keep that cocoa butter from us for so long? You left us. You went. I feel like we hadn't seen you in months.
Because I was out of the country. I went out of the country for like a week and a few days.
You were missed.
Thank you. I miss you guys too.
Yeah.
I miss you guys. Oh, thank you.
All right. We are on Be Bold and Blunt and make a decision and only pick one. You can only pick one or the other. We don't have the shots today. We're going to keep it real clean and classy. Hopefully, we do not have any mega bodies on this and we can actually make a decision and be an adult. I'm always going to do it. I'm always going to do it. And I would do it if Mega Body was there too.
So rude.
Pick one, starting with a day, ending with gym shoes.
All right.
What power would you want? Flight or super speed?
Flight.
I'm gonna say flight.
Flight.
I'm gonna say super speed.
I would say super speed, but I would go with flight.
What's flight?
Like flying like a man.
Flying in the skies.
You were so handsome.
He is.
Probably flight.
All right.
Gotta
Pick one.
money.
Who have to make the maths? I have to do maths in my head.
Just pick one.
It's got to be the $100 per second. Got to be.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 50,000 per month.
Interesting.
I'm doing $100 per second.
All right.
$100 per second.
$100 per second.
Than it is days.
$100 per second.
You looking at the time?
$100 per second. That's got to be way more than. I mean, this $100 per second, nigga, 60 seconds. That's 60.
What if the time stops? What if the time stops?
Next person.
5-year relationship with a rich man, a marriage. 5-year relationship with a rich man.
Ooh.
Oh.
Could be in a miserable marriage forever. Could be in a miserable marriage forever. So think about that.
Being a married man, I feel like I need to plead the fifth.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
Baby, I love my husband, but honey, if that was a rich sugar daddy,
I'm gonna say option 1 for 100.
set me up for life.
I would pick 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with 1 as well.
I would go with 1 because 5 years, I'm gonna be putting some allowance up every week.
I know that's right.
And it's just a relationship.
I'm gonna extend it.
I know that's right.
Yes, sir.
What power?
Teleportation.
I'll say teleportation too. I don't want to be in control of nobody's mind.
Right.
Think about
Too much stuff.
crazy shit.
Right, it's too much energy.
Teleportation.
I think y'all just being PG.
No, because they don't want to do.
I do.
You know, I feel like if I did mind control, I would make Donald Trump do some crazy things. You know what I'm saying? I just would. But no, I would choose teleportation.
Yeah, teleportation as well.
I would do mind control because you can have anything you want. You can go to a bank and be like, "Give me all the money in the register,"
And you ain't say nothing, and you ain't pay.
And then when the cops come to your house, you be like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Just make their mind change.
Yeah. You can tell the cops, you can change their mind. You can go entirely fly anywhere.
I feel like you would grow to be unhappy.
No, you are entirely
Have
too
it all.
So
Oh, I know that's right.
You are entirely too sensitive to be in control of anybody's mind. You be taking on their emotions and stuff.
oh yeah. No, I didn't say take on their emotions. You're gonna tell them what to do. Mind control that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
This can't be the real one.
It is. Jay, what you choosing?
Number 1.
Oh.
Babe, I've been sucking dick since I was 16.
Ooh.
What do you think I would pick?
I don't know.
This is hard.
Is it hard to swallow?
Because I don't want to know when I'm dying, I'll just pick 1.
I concur. People are gonna be hurt with my teeth, but yeah.
No, I'm gonna suck the dick. You know that.
Probably would do die in 7 years because I think getting old, it don't make sense to me. Like when you, let's say not being able to take care of yourself, and I just can't see myself with like wrinkles and a lot of gray and white hair, and I will be okay.
That's
if in 7 years
where you are now in age, huh?
Right, I'll be 52. That would be still halfway.
You're not
Fucking an old man, dick.
I pick number 2. I haven't lived a great life.
You have lips made for sucking dick, so why would you not want to
You know your lips with that big in person.
and juicy?
And on that note, thank y'all for watching Culture Club. As always, we're going to reintroduce ourselves from our right to our left. Say your name and the youngest you would date. The youngest age you would date.
Dating, does that mean like exclusive or just
However you
sex?
interpret that. However you interpret
21.
So say your name and the youngest you would date.
What?
You're legal, ain't you?
You gotta say no. You gotta say no.
You can drink. You grown.
No.
Yeah, yes.
Hey,
So that's Tyrese, and he chooses 21.
I said
say your
21.
name. and-
Understand trap on all social media outlets. 21 as well. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 21.
I am Wes and above 35.
Oh no.
I am Pepper Braxton. You can follow me on Instagram at Pepper Braxton and on YouTube at Pepper Braxton. The youngest I would date is 30.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that. I'm Cordell Amari, and I'm 35. So the youngest I'm probably gonna be comfortable dating is gonna be like 30 or 31. I can't go no younger than that.
I'm a day, and the youngest I'll go is 30.
All right. Thank y'all for watching. Leave comments, like, share. I appreciate y'all.
So y'all say that.
Be bold and blunt. Be bold and blunt. Spell club with 2 B's. Be bold and blunt. Be bold and blunt. Spell club with 2 B's. We spell club with 2 B's. Keeping it bold on the mic. Politics, love, music. Who had sex last night? It's not hard to pick one. We like to laugh and have fun. Culture Club is that podcast hosted by the realest ones. Oh, be bold and blunt. Bold and blunt. Spell club with 2 B's. Be bold and blunt.